Our life segment is up, and our host is Greg Aidala. Greg will be interviewing Jon Russel Cring. Jon Russel Cring is an independent filmmaker. He's a producer of the Extraordinary Film Project, and he'll be talking about his work as a filmmaker. Let's watch.
Welcome back to another segment of Impact on Life. I'm your host, Greg Aidala, and with me today is indie filmmaker, director, writer, Jon Russel Cring. Jon, how's it going, man?
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Thanks so much for stopping by. This worked out well.
No worries.
That is a great jacket, by the way. Look at that, Easter colors and everything.
I am a rock and roll superstar, Greg.
It's awesome.
Yeah, well, at least I want to think we
Easter. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
No,
Greg.
It's very cool.
Has anybody ever called you Greg Aidala?
Oh, I've gotten anything from, I just tell them Smith.
Okay, that works.
How do you spell that, Smith? Just
yeah,
Smith.
Just Smith. Yeah.
Here's my address. It'll get there.
Greg Aidala. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
well, I can't change it.
Well, no, I'm Cring. So
yeah.
Anytime anybody says cringe, I'd say, look, if my name was Cringe, I would change it.
True.
Yeah, that is not the good name. Oh, hello, Mr. Cringe. You know, no.
Yeah, drop the E.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
there's some stupid people out there. Learn how to pronounce names, people. All right, anyway.
Learn to read. You should just have it on your card, like phonetically, just phonetic.
Reading is fundamental. Remember that.
That's right. Very true. Very true. Now, you're not from the Capital District originally.
No.
Your roots go back to the Midwest and then the South, correct?
Yeah, I was born in Ohio,
okay.
And then I moved, been all over the country, been touring. I was involved in music with my family, and we landed in Nashville, Tennessee, and been there for about 15 years. Yeah, and then came up here about a little bit over 2 years ago.
Okay, Nashville's fun, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have a blast. I've been there a handful of times, 5 to be exact, and it's a fun town.
Yeah, there's a, do you do the comedy clubs there?
No.
Okay.
I don't. That's where I fly in to visit family.
Okay.
So I always spend an extra day or two there. I've been to the clubs there. I've never performed.
Right.
Yeah, it's go and support it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's Nashville has a really interesting art scene. The only thing about Tennessee is like they're known for country music, and anything that you do that is not country music, people are kind of like, well, have you ever thought about doing something involving country music? It's what they want to be known as we're the country music place. But there are some independent films. There are a lot of amazing kind of pop alternative rock bands that have come out of Nashville.
I think Nashville's, I've said it before on this program, that Nashville, Chicago, and Seattle, I was really impressed with their civic-oriented minds. Really progressive, and I have a friend that said Portland, Oregon is absolutely really ahead in doing some
Portlandia.
Portlandia.
Yeah. Have you watched that? Show?
No.
Oh,
it's Eddie. I heard is Eddie Vedder in that from Pearl Jam? He makes an appearance in that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. A lot of musical numbers.
That's on what's a program?
It's IFC.
IFC, right? Yeah. That's cool.
But you can watch it on Netflix. Check it out.
But that's very cool. So what brought you up north to New York?
Honestly, I had spent so much time in the South. I was involved in something called, people probably heard of it. It's the Extraordinary Film Project, where I tried to make 12 feature films in 12 months. I made 8 of those in Tennessee, and then I went to Michigan, Arizona, and California also to make some movies. And I really wanted to go to a new market. I wanted to expand. And I didn't want to spend $5,000 a month on my expenses, so I didn't move to New York City.
Yeah, rent.
Right, exactly. So that's why up here is fantastic because you are able to get to New York, you're able to get to Boston, you're able to get to Canada, you're able to get to Syracuse. Well, who the hell would want to go to Syracuse? But anyway, if you wanted to go to Syracuse, you can.
They're fine people out there.
Yeah, we love you, Syracuseans. Okay, and it was a great opportunity to just kind of open myself up, and I love kind of what this area has with sort of the Midwest mindset, but when it comes to the arts, it's very New York City, so it's a great combo.
Absolutely. Now, you have just finished Creeping Crawling.
Right. Well, Creeping Crawling is an anthology horror film, and I finished one story.
One story. Okay.
Right.
And what I found, what was cool is that the band who did the soundtrack they're good old friends of mine and Super 400.
Oh, you know Super 400?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So I know they're really excited to be part of that.
Yeah.
So it's super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah. Friday is she is amazing.
Oh, she's the best, Lori.
Oh,
they are genuine, down to earth. I mean that. I find them really fascinating, awesome people.
They're
fantastically talented.
Oh, absolutely. They're super, super fantastically talented, and it's like she stepped out of like 1969.
Yeah, yeah. And
she is so cool.
They're just so perfect. Yeah, and they are cool. Every girl I talked to, even girls I dated, they said, "Geez, if I could be a girl, I want to be her."
Okay.
They do. They're like, "Wow, it's just awesome."
Lori, we can get you some serious dates. Greg can hook you up if
She's
you
married.
want to go that direction.
She's married.
Well, all these girls though. I mean, that's perfectly okay.
Oh yeah, right.
That's a different area. We're allowed that even if you're married.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's in the Constitution.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
Santorum doesn't
remember
like
that.
it though.
Wow. Forget.
Want to get political? Come on! Super Tuesday was yesterday.
No, I know they can have Super Tuesday. What's today? Super Wednesday.
Yeah,
well,
it's kind of Wednesday. Okay,
it's kind of yeah, it is. But it's beautiful weather.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
it's
great.
gorgeous.
We're coming into spring, right? And hardly ever any winter. I don't recall. It's
no,
awesome.
There's been no winter. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the surface of Venus, though, when we get to the summer. If winter is this warm, it's going to be like 140 degrees in August.
I know. I don't want it just to be the great deluge, though. I mean, I don't want it to be rain all summer. Or it could, right?
Yes.
I don't want that either.
We're boring the people now. We're talking about the weather.
I know. Let's get back to the project.
What the hell happened?
Okay, so Creeping, Crawling, the anthology, and then now you have a new film that you're working on.
Yeah, I have many different projects. I just finished a short film that was written by a friend of mine called James Franco is Stupid.
Okay.
Okay. It's like a pretentious art film that he decided, I'm going to write a pretentious art film where there's this one sort of heavy metal character, and he has these two ids, basically his intellectual side and his sort of, more masculine, angry, emotional side, and they're represented by these two reflections. And I actually ended up playing the intellectual in it. And part of the movie is trying to convince you that James Franco is stupid. So hopefully we will have achieved that goal. And then I also have
what's your beef with James Franco?
Well, I don't have an issue with James Franco.
I mean,
First of all, I didn't write it, man. I didn't write it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the principle in the film is that basically because James Franco kind of sounds dumb and his voice is kind of blah, 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 and the fact that beautiful people don't really feel the need necessarily to expand themselves intellectually because everything is sort of given over to them. I know you feel that way, Greg, because you are so gorgeous.
That's right.
And your skin, oh my God. No.
But yeah, I broke out this week. Look at that HD TV. Look at that. You can get a zoom in on that. Yeah.
Yeah. You were kind of making people sick with that. Yeah. But anyway, no. But the idea is that, and he tries to compensate for the fact that he has this kind of dumb voice, and he does a lot of these sort of dumb characters by being overly intellectual, and he's a painter and a writer, and he was in Howl as Allen Ginsberg, and so so it's sort of like this juxtaposition of how James Franco as a man versus James Franco's image that he wants to portray.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, something to do.
Isn't that like definition of a stalker? Like, listen, I'm gonna make you this.
Exactly. Exactly. And then I've got a web series I'm doing with a bunch of comedians.
Nice.
Starting up. So yeah, a bunch of people that you know.
Yeah. No, good luck with that project. I think it's awesome.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I mean, we'll have to get you in there.
Let me know. I'd love to contribute. And then if I can, help out in any way, I'll do that. No,
well, I'm all about the collaboration. People call me up. They say, "Hey, I got something I want to do." And to me, as a director and a producer, what I want to do is I want to facilitate.
Well, that's what, you just saw, Benita's on the episode before, and we were talking about that on the program because she's about community. And, my family has a business that's 69 years old in Albany. I have deep roots here, so that's why my company is still based here, because of that community. It should work together collaboratively.
Because it is the 69th year, is this a very sexy year for the business?
It is, and it's hot. Yeah, it's sexy. It's going to be sexy.
It's like business on business,
Shiny
man.
cars.
It's hot. It's hot. Yeah, okay.
But it is about that collaboration and what needs to be done.
What is that business?
It's Quail Auto Sales. It's an independent auto dealership.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
awesome. It's not huge.
What?
It's not that guy.
No, it's not.
Not that guy, because that guy annoys me.
No.
Stop making those commercials. Actually, right now
we're small family
they're
business.
doing the anti-huge commercials, which I like those better.
With what product?
With the car guy who's everything's huge.
Yes.
Now they're having the anti-huge month.
Really?
Yes. So because the idea is if I sell enough cars, I won't say huge this month. So basically, it's like he's like a crack dealer.
Yeah, he is.
He's basically he's given it to us so much that now we have to pay for him not to say huge. So anyway,
We got to pay him not to say.
Stop saying huge.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It is totally lose. Plus, we should all be buying our cars at Quail Auto.
Yeah, that's true. That's right now. Well, thank you.
No problem. Plug for you.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I need that. I appreciate that. All right. Before we get back onto the coat, no, I'm just kidding. I love the coat. You got a whole. I like the tin of the glass. I can't wear that. I can't pull off.
You can still pull this off.
No, I can't. No, I'm telling you. I can't. I can't do it. It looks ridiculous.
Next time I see you, I want you to be in all orange leather, all the way.
Who am I, Eddie Murphy?
Exactly.
I
That's
can't
right.
do that.
It's a Greg Aidala raw.
No,
it'll be awesome.
I cannot feel those shoes. I can't feel that outfit. Tell us more about Creeping Crawling.
Well, Creeping Crawling, it's an anthology horror film, and all of the stories involve people's sort of psychological relationship with bugs.
It's 2 weeks, easy money. He's like comatose.
So you can't do it?
He can't move. His brain only sustains his life. I would love for you to stay with Timothy while I'm away.
Really? I think my bedroom has fleas.
Dory, I gotta go.
Please, it's happening!
So it's a creepy story. You know, the first one, Rid, we finished it up. It turned out absolutely fantastic. The next one that we're going to shoot will be involving Kevin Craig West and Sarah Van Oel. You know, some great actors in the area.
Yeah, sure.
And it is entitled Grubbery, and it's about a model who has, you know, really bad body issues. So she starts to, you know, swallow worms to try to lose weight, tapeworms. So it's, you know, it's a story that's going to get into a lot of, you know, interesting issues, a lot of social issues, but it's also going to be very, very creepy. We're probably going to be shooting that sometime in April is the plan.
Nice.
And it's my first time ever delving into this kind of storyline, and there's nothing supernatural about it. It's all sort of about the psyche of people and the way that we sort of all sometimes create our own personal hells.
Where can folks find out more about your projects that are coming up?
You can check out my website, creepingcrawling.com, for that movie, or extraordinaryfilmproject.com, or just Facebook me. I'm always looking for actors. I'm always looking for projects.
Very cool.
And you know, it's just all about all of us. You know, in an area like this, we just have to be supportive of each other.
True.
And you know, there are things that I never thought that I would end up doing. You know, when I came here, I'm maybe doing this music video for this band called the Erotics, which
oh my gosh,
yeah,
White Trash, those guys are
yeah. You know, and
for years.
You know, those guys are great. Yeah. But I mean,
and they're theatrics. You got to be set, you know,
that's the
ready
whole thing.
for them.
Oh, that's what I want.
You know, and I like that.
We're shooting in a cemetery if we do it. It's gonna be cool. Yeah.
Very nice. Very cool. Well, Jon Russel Cring, thank you so much for stopping in, and I appreciate your time. Very cool.
No worries.
Very cool. Jon Russell Cring, check him out on Facebook.
Orange leather, people.
Yeah,
demand the orange leather.
Get me an all-purple suit like that, and I'll consider it. So again, for Impact on Life, I am your host, Greg Aidala. We'll see you next time, everybody.
So I hope you've enjoyed our lineup this week on Impact. I'm Nick Barber, your host, and remember, you can contact us by email at impact@proctors.org or like us on Facebook. Go to Impact Show on Facebook. Thanks for watching Impact, and we'll see you next week.